Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and try to get as much information about this person and this relationship as possible. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what messages, advice, and guidance come through for you. So some of you, you may have a Gemini coming your way. They're also showing up as the Eight of Cups, okay? How they're viewing you, Temperance energy, Sagittarius, and how this is going to make you feel, the Strength card, okay? So some of you may be a little bit on the fence about this person. There is a possibility that this is someone who maybe you've walked away from or they've walked away from you. Or it could just be that this person is in the midst of some sort of transition. All right, and we see the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like you're going to make this person a little bit nervous. There's going to be a very, very strong physical attraction between you and this person. So it may just be picking up on those butterflies, or maybe they feel you're a little bit out of their league. With the Lovers card, I see this person as somebody who's very fun, somebody who's very social, somebody who you're going to feel an instant attraction, maybe even sense some sort of past life soul connection with this person, or feel like, you know, you two are really strong soulmates here is what I'm getting. This person could be a little bit younger than you. They may have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But we also have strong fire showing up here, Sagittarius and Leo. So let's go ahead and see. All right, so this person, we get the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you here, the number sequence 99 may be really important to you. That is an energy of destiny and also karma. So again, maybe there is a past life connection here between the two of you, and you are meant to meet again or come together here in this lifetime. With the Nine of Pentacles, I've got Venus and Virgo here. So maybe you or they have a Venus and Virgo. But I feel like this person is somebody who I think they're going to lose sleep over you. All right, Libra? Like, I think after they meet you, they're just going to be losing sleep over you. It's kind of like a low-key obsessed energy with that Nine of Swords. It's like, I can't eat, I can't sleep. For some of you, the Nine of Pentacles here certainly indicates that this person is single. And it's like they have everything they need but love, and you are certainly going to make a huge impact on them. The Six of Pentacles tells me that this person may have a love language of gift giving or bring you a small gift, but it's also another strong indication of soulmates here. Rumi states it best, what you're looking for is also looking for you. So this person is going to feel like, you know, in a lot of ways, you're exactly what they've been looking for. I also see that this person does really prioritize balance and harmony within relationships. All right, let's see what else we can get here for my Libras. So we see Father. For some of you, this person could be a single parent or they want to have children. But I do think this person is solid. They're an anchor. They're a rock. We see Taurus energy. They're stable. They enjoy aesthetics and comfort as they're ruled by Venus. They're loyal. They're kind. They can sometimes be a little bit on the stubborn side as well. And we have entrepreneur. So this is someone who put their ideas to work for them. They work hard and they're investing in their future. So they could have their own business, or they're just always in that creative mode. We see casual here. So Libra, some of you, this person might start off as a friendship or somebody that you work with or something like that, or you know them from some place where money is exchanged. So, you know, it could be like a cafe, a restaurant, you name it. But it may be one that kind of, I see that this person doesn't want it to start off slow, like there's a strong attraction. They might feel like you're a little bit out of their league. But again, maybe because they're a little bit timid or they're worried about getting hurt, that it may kind of have a little bit of a slow start here. All right, so let's take a look and see the Eight of Cups. Some of you might meet this person as they're in a big transition. So maybe recently moving to your job, or, you know, changing jobs, moving to your job, to your neighborhood, to your city, your state, your country. Because it does feel like they've definitely walked away from someone or something here. So they may be just, you know, like I said, newly single even. With the Eight of Cups, some of you too, it could be somebody that you've had history with. So just use your intuition. But I'm reading for the vast majority of my Libras that this is somebody new. Now, this person may have black hair. Remember, these very specific physical attributes are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. They can't forget you. So again, there's that energy of you making a huge impact on this person. And we also see that this person loves music. They might write you songs, dedicate music to you, send you playlists and things like that. I do think this person has quite an extensive playlist and are probably really intense about music, whether they're a musician or not, but they may be really into some like niche genres and things like that. Or if they really like a band or a particular musician, like they have even their like original songs and things like that. Now we see loves nature. So this person is very grounded, loves plants and animals is what I'm getting, or loves to be outdoors. Maybe was even raised, not raised outdoors, but not raised in a barn, but you know what I mean, raised in a more rural area or in a sort of more natural setting. All right, let's see. What else do my Libras need to know? So your paths will cross when a holiday is in season. So this card for me certainly could indicate like a birthday or a celebration or maybe some sort of major holiday, but it could also be like just a party. It could be at a friend's house. It could be a barbecue. It could be a festival. All right. This person is vegetarian or they're on some sort of special diet. So it doesn't necessarily have to be vegetarian, but I do think that this person is very conscientious about what they put into their body, pretty healthy. This person may have lighter skin. Okay, so that could be lighter than you or lighter than what's typical for their normal, background. Or just, yeah, exactly. They could be mixed race as well. And there's something here about this person's smile that's just going to get you. Very charming, very sweet is what I'm getting. Very sweet, very, very charming. All right. And we also see that this person spends their money quickly. But I do feel like they're in the Nine of Pentacles, so I'm not getting an energy of overspending with this person, but they're definitely not going to hold back when it comes to impressing you. All right. Let's see what else my Libras need to know about this person. All right, so we get initials or prominent letters in their name, I, Z, C, Q, N, or L. All right, we also see this person may have or have had a career in hospitality or a subset of one of these. So travel, hotel, restaurant, entertainer, a customer service rep. Okay, and we see this person is radiant, they're fun, they're energetic, they're beautiful. And for some of my Libras out there, this is a life partner, or this is somebody who's committed or really wants to have a family or blend families here. So Libra, we see the Temperance energy. So this person is definitely going to be seeing you as an earth angel. They're going to be seeing you as wise, spiritual. I feel like you're going to have a very calming presence for this person. All right. This person may be a little bit worried in the beginning here, Libra, that you're going to reject them, or you're not going to, you're not going to accept their offer, or that you're a little bit out of their league. But I do feel like you do meet this person in person, like at a party or when there are other people around or someplace where other people are, like somewhere money is exchanged or like a festival or party or something. And we see the Knight of Pentacles. This person may be a little bit worried that you're not looking for something, you're not looking for something serious, because I do think this person tends to be a bit more on the serious side. Or they're looking for love. They're looking for the one, somebody to share their life with. This person also is going to see you as free-spirited and seeing you as somebody that does things differently. You're not afraid to march to the beat of your own drum. We do see the Knight of Wands coming out. So for some of you, this person's just going to see you as so hot or so gorgeous, so handsome, so beautiful, that they may just assume in the beginning or when they first meet you that you have a lot of options, or I don't want to say they assume that you're promiscuous, but they assume that you have a lot of options or there are a lot of people after you. So I do feel like I'm picking up on this person's insecurities. I think this person is very good looking, for sure, but I kind of feel like I get this vibe that they might feel you're a little bit out of their league at first, okay? But I think it's just because they like you so much. So it's kind of the energy I'm getting. All right, so what they really admire about you is they see you as a visionary or creative visionary. So you have a capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Okay, so you think differently. You see what others don't see. And your willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Yeah, so you're like, you're not in it necessarily for the material or for getting some sort of praise. All right, when you proclaim like a profound vision or you do something differently, you do it for you. All right, and we see rescuer energy. So for my Libras, they see you as somebody who is strong and supportive to others, maybe in crisis. Maybe that's what you do for a living, or this is how you show up for your friends and your family. So they certainly admire that, and that you act out of love without any expectation of reward. And Leo, they also see Libra. I'm not sure why that Leo energy came through, but I am looking at the King of Wands and the Strength card. And again, some of you have Leo energy in your chart. But Libra, they see you as devoted and they see you as spiritual. And yeah, I love that energy. So they definitely appreciate that about you. How you're going to feel. At first, I feel like you might be a little bit unsure because this person is a little bit slow, to come towards you, or maybe because there's more of like a friends first vibe. So you might not be so sure, like, does this person really like me, or is this really going to go somewhere? But I also feel with the Strength card, this person is definitely going to also build up your ego. It could be just because of the type of person they are, a really good catch, and you feel like, you know what, yeah, I deserve this. And for others of you, it's because this person is going to compliment you a lot and just make you feel like, you're the star of the show, because you certainly are the star of the show for this person. We see the Ace of Swords coming through. But again, I do feel like some of my Libras, you may be a little bit confused about this relationship, at least in the beginning. Maybe some of you already know who this person is and you're just not really sure where this is going or how they really feel. And we see the Magician card showing up here. So some of you, this may be a Mercury retrograde connection. And like I said, for maybe a couple of you out there, this could be somebody returning to your life. Use your intuition. If I'm describing, your ex or somebody you already know to a T, that certainly may be the case. But I also feel like there is going to be a little bit of confusion or a little bit of, can I trust this person? Is this person really who they say they are? And I'm not getting because they're not trustworthy, but I kind of get because they might run a little bit hot and cold in the beginning, because they're nervous, because you make them nervous. You make them feel a little bit insecure. All right. And we do see the Two of Cups here. Okay. So a strong soulmate connection here, Libra. And some of you, your soulmate's in separation currently. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What advice and guidance do we have here for my Libras? All right, so we have put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So work schedules, maybe what get in the way. Also, for some of my Libras, if you're working really hard right now, make sure that you do create time and space for love and relationships. All right, some of you might be like, maybe overdoing it a little bit at this time, or just focused on work, and Spirit saying, hey, we've got this connection here around you. Now make sure you do the self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. But I'm kind of getting more of a message for my Libra. Some of you, you're just working really hard. And so make sure that you don't work yourself to burnout, all right? And we see forgiveness. So forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So I do keep getting hits that for some of my Libras, this really could be somebody that you already know, or you've already dealt with. But I also was picking up on that past life soulmate connection. And remember, oftentimes when we do have, soulmates coming back into either back into our lives or from a previous lifetime, it is to help you heal and release karma in this lifetime. Spirit saying at the bottom of the deck, there is true love here, that this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So there's definitely potential for a lot of love here between you and this person. Yep. And Spirit saying natural evolution, let the situation unfold naturally. So we kind of keep getting that. Again, that might be a bit of the confusion here, because this person, again, I don't know if they run hot and cold, but it might be like a friend's first vibe. And we see third party, so you may be dealing with a karmic situation, or there's some sort of third party interference. But the only third party interference I'm really seeing here is work. Okay, but again, you do want to, maybe you have other options, or maybe they do, but I wasn't really picking up on them having other options. Okay, and we do see rekindle, so look at that message wanting to come through in this reading, an old flame return. So in some capacity, Libra, your soul knows this person, whether it's from a previous lifetime or it's somebody you've already been dealing with. And Spirit's confirming that there's potential for this to be a lasting love, provided that, you know, that you two can both find that forgiveness and get on the same page. Okay. And like I said, some of you, that forgiveness is just karma from a previous lifetime. So trust your intuition. Let's see what any important dates or times here for my Libras. So in the coming years, so that to me is an indication or doubling down there on that this being a lasting love. And for some of you, it's happening as early as this week. All right, my lovely Libras, sending you love and light. Take care.